right there. Hey you guys, welcome back to the farm. If you're like me, you spend a lot of time breaking into your own stuff because you forget your keys, you lock your keys in your car, you forget codes, just all kinds of different reasons. The lock is frozen. I actually had to do that one this morning. The lock on the gate here was frozen, so I had to defrost it. So if you have to break into stuff, it's good to know what kind of tools you have laying around that are effective on locks like this one. So this is just kind of a standard grade lock. I actually have a bunch of different locks, from like your suitcase lock, combo lock, all the way up to the Big Daddy that's supposed to, they call that a level 10. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna test it out. We're gonna try some just like basic tools that I have laying around, and then if it survives that, we're gonna shoot it with a really big gun. So we'll see what that does. I'm actually really interested to see, because this one, I don't know if you can see it, has a sticker on there that says, it says tough under fire, and it has a bullet hole on the sticker. So apparently this is bulletproof. We'll see if that's true, because we're going to bring a big gun in to shoot it with. So here we go. Let's test them out and see what they can do. Okay, so I've limited myself to what is in my truck as far as tools go. And I'm also not using any grinders, which I said before. So we're basically eliminating anything that's not just like a standard tool that you would find anywhere on the farm, because the whole point of this is to find out our farm methods for breaking into these locks as effective or more effective than like sophisticated methods like lock picking or some sort of specialty tool for breaking into these. Okay, so definitely not like the most deadly thing that I can find in my truck, which is why we're starting with it, but it is pretty heavy. If I can hit the lock, it's going to do some serious damage. I'm going to start with the smallest one, and basically with each tool, as I go further down the line, whichever one is impervious to the attack, I will stop using that tool and upgrade to the next tool. So framing hammer first, starting with the suitcase lock first. So that seems to be where they're separating from this kind of blunt force approach. Oh, that broke. So I heard it fall somewhere over here. Oh, there it is, right by the door. So it is pretty beat up, but it basically just, the shackle ended up being actually the weak part, and it broke right in there. Okay, so for those of you who are saying the stupid redneck's gonna get his teeth knocked out, you're probably right, because these things are really flying out of there. This is kind of the first like real lock, that what I would consider real lock. This does have like a reinforced body with those stacked plates and rivets and stuff like that. It's got a thicker shackle, so we'll see what it does. It did bend the shackle a little bit, if you can see that. That's more than I thought it would do. I think if I hit it a couple more times right on the shackle, it'll break. Okay, so the next one that I was going to use is the digging bar. The reason I wanted to use this one is, one, it's very heavy. Two, it's long. It's got a lot of leverage, and it's a pretty sturdy tool, and it's something that a lot of farmers are just going to have around the farm, so it's very common. It could be used for breaking into doors too pretty easily. I'm hoping to be able to do this without breaking my vise. Pro off. Yeah. This thing is toast. I think one more. I didn't even hit it very hard. There we go. That was so easy. It just knocked the shackle right out of there. The body's relatively okay. Here's the shackle, and again, the weak point is just right there where it attaches. Maybe I'll shoot them anyway, just for fun, because I want to see what that does. But I think I'm going to be able to break all of them with the digging bar. So we'll see. And I've only gone through two tools. Okay, you guys, so this is a real lock. This is the one I grabbed out of my shop, and this is something that I would use. Yeah, it has a real core in there. It's, again, the stacked metal plates. It's got a pretty serious shackle on it. I think I only have one more after this, so this is the second biggest lock. So far, farm methods prove to be pretty effective. So I think I'm gonna be able to slide it right through here and twist, and it's gonna snap. Ready, and here we go. Oh, ready, and here we go. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. More than anything, I think I'm worried about breaking my vise. Let's try this. It feels a little firmer, but I can still feel it flexing, and I haven't even put any real pressure on it yet. Here we go. Oh, it's putting up a fight. Oh, it's twisting a little bit. Oh no, it broke the vise. Look guys, look what I've done. It broke the vise. Well, I told you that might happen. Busted it right there. Oh man, well, this thing was on its last legs. All right, there you have it. That lock is digging bar proof, barely. All right, you guys, so we were running out of daylight yesterday, and honestly, I was losing a little bit of interest in the locks. The smaller ones definitely gave up a little bit easier than I thought they would. So we're gonna go out and blow this thing up now. The one lock did resist all our attempts and broke the vise. So we're gonna take it out to a spot where we can shoot. I do not have a safe full of exotic guns. This isn't Demolition Ranch, but I do know someone that does. Okay, so we made it out to the woods. I've got some other things to shoot too, and we'll work our way up to shooting the lock. It's still locked onto the digging bar because I don't know what I did with the key, so we're just gonna stick the digging bar out there and blast away at it. So I've got some really big beets to shoot first. They were originally a lot bigger, but then they sat on my back porch for months waiting to get shot, and they kind of shrunk, but they're still pretty big. This one rolled down. So it was originally like twice that size. I've got 3 of them. Nate brought a suppressed handgun, and we got a Smith & Wesson 500 revolver. So I'll show you that one in a second. So pretty much just chipped away at it. Yeah. I don't know, that might have still been edible. Sweet. All right. I'll hit that one with the shotgun later. All right. All right, guys. This is the cannon. So it is a Smith & Wesson 500. This is what it shoots. These were armor-piercing, incendiary black tip rounds, right, Nate?
Explosive.
Yeah, explosive. Yeah. So, heat-seeking tracers. Yeah. So this is a 9. This is the largest handgun in production. So there's custom handguns that are bigger, but that's 9 mil. This is just the shell. You can fit it inside. There it goes. So pretty sweet. I don't trust myself to be able to hit it, and I don't want to waste the really expensive rounds. So Nate's gonna shoot the other beat with the 50 cal. Smoked it. Is this the one that...
Oh yeah, buddy.
we shoot these again.
That's a pretty tough beat.
Yeah, it is a tough beat. I wonder if like the semi-rotten texture made it.
Well, it's tenderized now.
It is.
Sure.
It is. It has the texture of like tenderized like raw meat.
It does.
That
feels like hamburger right there in the center.
I think what we should do now is line them all up. You think you can hit that one? All right, despite me shooting that other camera, it is still recording. There's beef. Yummy. Okay, so the lock is placed. I'm gonna let Nate take this shot because there's no way I'll be able to hit it.
Yeah, a little left and low.
Last shot. Smoked it. Oh wait, was that just the clamshell? Oh, it's still there, dude. Look at that. Well, actually, a big chunk of it is gone, for sure. See if we can get it there.
Ooh, I nicked it.
Did you hit the shackle? Just about.
No, it doesn't want to give up.
This thing is honestly way tougher than I thought it would be. So we only have 2 more rounds, so we may have to take the hammer to it.
Oh, last one.
The last shot. Oh, it's still hanging on. I think we could get that off though. So we've made it through all of our guns and we're back to the cruder weapons. Folks, this view was brought to you by the one and only Farm Fuel Coffee. Get yours at boysonthefarm.com and subscribe to our videos for more farm-fueled action. That didn't work. Well, we beat it up enough to slide it off the other end. But honestly, it would have stopped anything except a bunch of loaded rednecks.